Hello from Big Sky, Montana. I'll start by apologizing for yesterday's vlog getting cut short. We're having real technical difficulties uploading these videos because as beautiful as these mountains are behind me, they prevent a decent cell signal and there's not a lot of great Wi-Fi up here. So this is going to be the challenge of today's vlog. I've got to do the entire thing in one shot and hopefully I'll be able to upload this video to Jake and have him turn it around before the end of the day. So here we go. One shot. Today's vlog, Friday, July 28th. I woke up this morning at 6 a.m., came up here to run this beautiful trail, which you can see behind me. We're at 6,500 feet and I ran 10 miles, my longest run yet in preparation for Honolulu. I ran it in 72 minutes and I was really huffing and puffing. Again, 6,500 feet, significant elevation. And it's perfect time for me to address altitude training. If you followed my career over the last 12 years, you know that I love altitude training. I really believe in it for athletes from 400 meters all the way up to 5K. So here are my 5 tips to being, here are my 5 tips to maximizing altitude training. Tip number 1, dehydration. It's hot, it's dry, we're up really high. You have to drink a lot of water, more water than you drink at sea level. The higher you go, the more water you're gonna need, so stay hydrated. Tip number 2, pace. This morning I was able to run just over 7-minute miles, but I was working for that. It's okay to slow your pace down. At sea level, if maybe you run 8-minute miles, you come into altitude, 9-10-minute miles, that's okay. Keep it conversational when you're running easy, and make sure if you're doing intervals, you adjust that pace accordingly. Tip number 3 is elevation, and a lot of times I get asked, how high should I be training? Is 4,000 high enough? Is 10,000 too high? I would say yes to a lot of those. I think that the magic number for me at least has always been 6,000 to 9,000 feet. Anything below 6,000, I'm not sure you're gonna get a lot of benefit. Anything above 10,000, I think you're gonna risk losing turnover. So I always liked 6,000 to 9,000 feet. If I had to be away from home, away from my family, spending money at altitude camp, then for me to get the most bang out of my buck, I'd rather be at 8,000 or 9,000 feet. That's just me. Tip 4, goes directly hand in hand with elevation. How long should you be up for? The science is pretty clear on this. 4 to 6 weeks. Anything less than that, you're not really going to maximize the return. Anything more than that, and you've kind of already plateaued. So, if you look at the science behind it, as you spend time at altitude, you create more red blood cells. You see this nice boost in red blood cell count. From about 4 to 5 weeks in. Anything over that, you're plateauing. And that leads me to tip number 5, watch that blood. You need to be taking iron when you're at altitude. You're building a lot of red blood cells, that's why you're up here. It's the clean, natural way to boost your red blood cell count without cheating, without doing EPO or something. So get to altitude, plan a 4 to 6 week trip, make sure you test your blood before and after. I strongly recommend doing both of those things, and take iron. That's what I've always done. I think the altitude certainly helped me be a better 800-meter runner, and it really, really helped me in the mile and in college for the 5K and 8K. So, all right, that's a short, quick one. This vlog's getting tough as I'm on the road. I go back to Eugene on Sunday, and I'll have a new vlog for you Monday from Eugene. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go explore this beautiful state of Montana a little bit more. See ya. Hey, I want to thank you guys for watching today's vlog, and make sure you check out yesterday's. Also, if you found anything in this vlog informational or entertaining, do me a huge favor and press subscribe. Thanks.